What are you waiting for? What excuses are you telling yourself right now to justify why you haven't taken the first step yet? Do you think tomorrow is the magical day when everything will fall into place and all your problems will be solved? It won't be. The truth is, tomorrow never arrives in the way you imagine. The only day you have, the only moment that truly matters, is today. It's right in front of you, but if you're not seizing it, if you keep procrastinating, waiting for perfect conditions that will never come, then the only person you can blame is yourself. Yes, you. Because while you're waiting for the perfect moment, the world doesn't stop. The clock keeps ticking, the days keep moving, and others who were once in the same place you are now are moving forward. Why are they achieving what you're still dreaming about? The answer is simple: because they decided to start. They didn't wait for some grand sign or perfect alignment. They didn't wait for the universe to deliver them the perfect moment. They acted, they made it happen. And you keep waiting for the conditions to be ideal, waiting for some magical shift that will never come. And guess what? It never will. People have lied to you. They've told you that everything will happen when the time is right, that one day the perfect moment will present itself, and you'll just have to step into it. But let me tell you this harsh truth: the right moment never comes. You create the right moment. Every second you waste justifying your inaction is a second you'll never get back. What have you gained by waiting all this time? More frustration, more doubt, more regret. But most of all, you've gained nothing. Time waits for no one, and you know that. Yet still, you choose to stay where you are, trapped in a cycle of excuses and hesitation. Do you really think that the universe is going to stop, give you a break, or wait for you to feel ready? It won't. Time doesn't care. It keeps moving forward, and so do the opportunities. While you're still stuck in your thoughts, procrastinating and waiting for something to change, life is happening. And you're watching from the sidelines, hoping for a miracle that never comes. You are the one who needs to move. The only one who can push that wheel forward is you. So tell me, what exactly are you waiting for? Are you waiting for the stars to align? For some fairy tale moment when everything falls perfectly into place? Let me break it to you: that will never happen. Opportunities are not going to knock on your door. Life is not going to hand you anything on a silver platter. You have to get out there and take what's yours. While you sit around waiting for the right moment, others are out there working their butts off. They're making hard decisions, fighting through obstacles, sacrificing and putting in the work to move forward. Why can they do it and you can't? Because they've made a decision. They decided they weren't going to wait any longer. They decided to act no matter how imperfect the circumstances were. And you? You're still waiting for some magical sign. It's never coming. It's never too late, never. But if you keep wasting time, if you keep letting excuses control your life, then you're never going to get any closer to achieving your dreams today than you were yesterday. If you really believe that it's too late, that your opportunity has passed, let me tell you something. That's the easiest excuse in the world to make. But it's not the truth. The truth is, you've given up before even trying, and that's why you're stuck. You've allowed your fear, your doubts, your procrastination, and your excuses to control your future. You've convinced yourself that it's too late, but the only thing that's too late is waiting. Take a moment to think about all the people you admire, all those you consider successful. Do you honestly think they got there by waiting for the perfect time? No, they didn't. They decided one day that there was no more time for dreaming and waiting. They made the decision that today was the day they would act. No more waiting, no more excuses. And you? Are you still waiting for everything to align perfectly? The perfect day, the perfect conditions, they don't exist. Life doesn't work that way. It's not going to wait for you to feel 100% ready. Life doesn't stop to make room for your insecurities. Those who achieve greatness don't wait for the ideal moment. They create it. They take responsibility. They take action. They decide right now that they're going to take control of their life. They act. You can too. Stop waiting for the world to tell you when it's your time. This is your time. Right now. The perfect moment is not going to fall into your lap. Life won't give you permission. It's up to you to take that first step. You've been waiting long enough. You've been making excuses long enough. But every second you waste now is a second you'll never get back. Time doesn't care if you feel ready or not. But if you decide to act, if you decide to make today the day you start, everything will change. You've been waiting for a sign. Here it is. The time is now. No more waiting. No more excuses. The only thing holding you back is you. Get up. Take action. Start today. It's never too late. But if you keep waiting, you won't know when it ever will be. Start now, or you'll look back in a year, 5 years, 10 years, and regret that you didn't take action when you had the chance. The moment is now. Don't wait another second. Take control. Act. Live the life you know you deserve. Remember this: if you don't take action right now, you'll find yourself falling further and further behind. Time is the one thing you can never get back, and once it's gone for good. Today is the opportunity you have right now, and if you let it slip by, if you keep putting things off, you will look back a year from now, or maybe 10 years, and realize you've wasted precious time that could have been used to move closer to your dreams. How will you feel then? Will you be proud of the progress you've made? Or will you be filled with regret, wishing you'd taken action when you had the chance? Are you really willing to let that happen to you? And it's never too late, but only if you choose to act right now. If you keep waiting for the perfect moment, the right time, you'll never get there. That moment doesn't exist. The world doesn't owe you anything. Life doesn't wait for anyone, and if you choose to stay stuck in your comfort zone, procrastinating or thinking that tomorrow will be better, you're fooling yourself. Life will continue to move on, and if you don't move with it, you'll be left behind watching others achieve what you've only dreamed of. But if you decide right now that you are done waiting, that you're done letting fear, doubt, and procrastination control your life, you'll see that the only real barrier was never the circumstances, the challenges, or the perfect conditions. It was you. You've been holding yourself back all this time, waiting for permission from the universe, waiting for the right time to start. But guess what? The time is now. The time is always now. And the longer you wait, the harder it gets. So what are you going to do now? Are you going to keep sitting there, waiting for something magical to happen? Waiting for some miracle to come along and give you the green light to start? Or are you going to make a decision today to take control of your future? Are you ready to stop making excuses, to stop waiting for everything to align perfectly, and to start building the future you've been putting off for so long? Because let me tell you, the perfect moment won't come. There is no ideal time. The conditions will never be perfect, and waiting for them to be is just another form of procrastination. The truth is, you'll never know if it's too late until you take action. And if you don't act now, if you keep pushing things off and hoping for a change, you might wake up one day and realize that all the chances you missed could have been yours, if only you had started sooner. The future is always uncertain, and if you don't take action today, you'll never know what could have been. Take control of your life. Take control of your future. You are the master of your destiny, but only if you choose to be. Don't let another day slip away. Don't allow procrastination, fear, or doubt to hold you back any longer. You've allowed these invisible chains to keep you stagnant for far too long, and now it's time to break free. Do you really want to look back a year from now, or even 5 years from now, and see that you let precious time slip through your fingers? That you wasted your chance because you were too afraid to act or too comfortable in your excuses? It's easy to get caught up in the cycle of regret, to look back and wish you had done something, anything differently. But regret doesn't change anything. It only holds you hostage in the past, keeping you stuck in what could have been. You can't change the past, but you have complete control over your future right now. And if you keep putting off the hard work, the sacrifices, and the decisions that will move you forward, you'll still be in the same place, stuck in the same patterns of thought and behavior, only with more years behind you and more opportunities missed. The only thing standing between you and the life you've always dreamed of is you. No one else. Not your circumstances, not your past failures, not the people who've doubted you. You've been waiting for some kind of external validation or perfect moment to get started, but it's never going to come. The only thing that will make that dream a reality is your decision to start now. But the moment you choose to act, everything changes. That wall that's been holding you back, that barrier you've been telling yourself is too high to climb, it will crumble before your eyes. The instant you make the decision to move forward, you step into a future that you control. You stop waiting for permission, and instead, you give yourself the freedom to take the steps you need to build the life you've always wanted. So stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Make that first step today. You don't need to wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow isn't guaranteed. Stop waiting for someone to push you, for the world to open up opportunities for you. The truth is, you are the opportunity. You hold the key to your own success, and the only person who can unlock that future is you. The time to act is now. There will never be a perfect moment. There will never be a perfect set of circumstances where everything aligns and you feel ready. The only way to get there is to take action before you feel ready, before you feel comfortable, before you have all the answers. The answers come through action. The lessons come through doing. The success comes through perseverance and determination. Start living the life you know you deserve today. Take control, take that first step, and don't let fear or doubt hold you back anymore. Time is too precious to waste, and you've been given everything you need to begin this journey. You don't need more resources or more time. You need more courage and more commitment. Don't wait for the world to tell you it's your time. The world is waiting for you to step up, to rise above your excuses, and to start showing up as the person you were always meant to be. Now is your moment. The opportunities are out there and they will pass by if you don't act. But if you take control, if you step into your power, then nothing can stop you from achieving greatness. This is your time, this is your moment, take it.